Hey, how you doing? Oh, it's cold out here today. So yeah, I got your email. Oh, Matt, by the way, nice to meet you. Yeah, so I got your email, and you told me you were looking for a SUV and you liked my CRV. Well, and you also mentioned that you aren't too familiar with them, so I figured I'd just show you around. Yeah, just have a look, see if you like it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. This is an 04, by the way. It's got about 145,000 miles on it. But you'll see a lot of these on the road. Yeah. This one's the gray one, and yeah, you'll see a lot of them for sale, usually for under $5 grand, and you see them with like 200, sometimes 300,000 miles on them. So that's cool. Yeah, but it's not too much to look at. But these things are just versatile little SUVs. Yeah, well, if you want, I can show you. What do you want to see? You want to see the trunk first? Yeah, so this is the trunk. I know you said in your email that you had some criteria, like you wanted cargo space. That was a big one for you. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It opens sideways like this. You got the tire on the back, so you always know where it is. You don't have to worry if it's under there. Well, yeah, it's got a good amount of space. You can see in here, you got a little pouch, some golf balls I got back there, a tennis shock absorber. Well, yeah, have a look. I mean, it's a pretty good amount of space. It's not super wide, but it can also push these seats down. This little lever here. Yeah, I mean, I actually, believe it or not, my buddy of mine, he was getting another bed. It's like a twin size. I fit the box spring and the mattress in here, kind of in a slope over the seat. Granted, I was kind of like tilting the whole time, so my head could fit. But I mean, I was surprised. And yeah, you see a lot of these on the road. I think that's a good reason. Just between you and me, I think they started looking less cool as the years went on. But the 04 was one of the last cool looking ones. Look, so like that's the legroom you're dealing with. It's pretty. Yeah, why don't you go on in there? Why don't you go on and have a look? So yeah, like I put the seats back down, and you can see there's a good amount of space. It's a pretty nice fabric material. I mean, of course, you'll see it's got a cool pattern. You got pouches in the back of the seats. Plenty of legroom, not too much. This driver's seat's back like all the way. So yeah. So I'm just gonna pop the hood for you. Here's a little brief look at the driver's seat. Yeah, I'm about 6 feet, so I have the seat all the way back, and I fit all right. But if you're like 6'5", you might be lacking on legroom. Same cool fabric in here. Yeah, you just pop the hood like anything else these days. Boom. I mean, if you want, you can just have a quick peek in there if you want. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bare bones, but it's also pretty good to look at. It's not ugly. Simple is not always bad. Yeah, dude, so here's the engine. It's just a 2-liter 4-cylinder, 5W20. Check the oil right there. It's pretty simple. Not a lot will go wrong with these. If you want, we can take it for a drive. I'll just show you a little bit. I know you haven't driven too much, so I'll drive it first, and you can just kind of have a look around and see how it feels, and maybe want to try driving it a little after that. So let's get to it. All right, buddy, here we are in the old CRV. So yeah, I mean, I got enough legroom. It's not too much. You can look around. I mean, you got a radio. That's a radar detector. I'll give it to you with the car if you want. Got a compartment here for storage. And I really like this. You got the different knobs. They're really cool. They got a nice feel to them. They're simple, easy to understand. It's not too fancy in here, but it's still pretty nice, especially for 2004. Got the shifter. It's a manual. Hopefully you can drive stick. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be interested. I know that wasn't on your list of criteria in your email, but I think it was still something that is rare these days. You don't see a lot of cars with manual transmissions anymore, and there's gonna be less and less of them. So if you get your hands on this, I think it's a good thing. So yeah, e-brake is right here. Nice little steering wheel here. It's actually about normal size. It's got leather wrap on it. Pretty sharp. Seat's pretty comfortable. You got a little bit of bolstering. Hopefully you're comfortable. Yeah, so get the airflow here. Heats air conditioning work. That's one problem that these cars do sometimes have. The AC might conk out on you. Just being out front right away. So we're off to the races. So yeah, let's hopefully you enjoy this. Let's give you a good idea of the car. I'll drive it first because I know you probably not experienced with the manual transmission, so just listen. I'll be quiet for a while and see how you like the ride. Turn the air down so you can hear. Handles pretty good in snow. Got the all-wheel drive. As long as you have decent tires, you'll be better off than most people in the winter. Here we go. It's pretty easy to drive. Shifting, and it's not like a sports car, but it's not really hard to shift. 5-speed. I don't want you to think there's a 6-speed and pop in reverse on the highway. 5-speed reverse. Yeah, the heat's starting to work pretty good. Handles all right. It doesn't actually feel too hefty, too bulky. It feels like you're driving a car still a little bit, just a tiny bit higher up. That ground clearance does help for some things. Some people take these off-road a little bit. Decent in the snow. Versatile little bugger. Probably see yourself getting in the 20s for fuel efficiency. Put regular gas in it. Yeah, see, it handles. It's got like pretty sharp handling. It's not super loose and relaxed. And that's just a feel thing. Some people like a really relaxed steering. Some people like sporty and engaging. It's not a sports car, but it handles all right. In front of us. Oh, there we go. Little rev match there. Back in third. It's not too hard to drive. Clutch pedal, it's engaging a little towards the top. But pretty user friendly. Honda typically makes, there's a Honda. They typically make good products, so I expect if you get a car like this, you'll have a good experience overall. With this car, I've had a few problems with it. I think when I got it, there was an oil leak, and besides that, I had one of those P codes, like an evap, something or another. That cost me a few pennies to fix, and otherwise just basic maintenance. Nothing crazy about this car. You got the red line, 6,500, a little higher maybe. I don't think you're just pushing this thing to the red line. You're not going to be driving like a race car. You're probably just going to want to take this thing to work, right? Maybe you got a cabin or somewhere to go. Got a little bit of cargo space. Put all your suitcases in there, all your luggage, some snacks for the weekend, your pets. It's not overly nice. It's very utilitarian and functional. So put your dogs back there. You're not going to get too worried if they get some hair on there or little scratches here and there. It's just it's like a dependable workhorse, I don't know, I'm talking your ear off, but just in general, what do you think of it so far? Yeah, quiet. Well, you can always leave me a comment in our email conversation, or maybe we'll post this on YouTube and add your comments there. Pretty relaxing drive. The engine's not too loud, not that you'd expect it to be. And just saying, like, it's not that slow. Like, it's got like 160 horsepower in an SUV, which might be seen as underpowered. And don't get me wrong, it's not quick at all, but it doesn't feel slow. Like, I don't feel like I'm really held back. If I have to accelerate and stuff, it's not terrible. Like, it's okay. You're not driving race car, but sometimes you do need to merge onto the highway. No one's letting you in. You got to make the move. You got to either decide are you going to slow down or you just gun it and work your way up in there. So yeah, I'll do a little acceleration for you coming up in a minute here, so you can just get an idea of what it sounds like. Make sure the engine's running good, all that stuff, and how it feels. But I do like driving a manual. I don't know about you, but it's just a nice feel to it. You're connected to the car, controlling it, and it's just fun. You feel cool when you get a nice shift, you know? Pop into fourth. Pretty intuitive driving this. You know, the dashboard, I don't know if you can see it well from there. The dashboard's pretty cool. Basic, easy to read. The radio is also kind of simple, but you know, I like simple, and it's one of those. It's from an earlier era. You got the tape player there, which you know you can put one of those tape. Got one right here. The cassette adapter, the aux cable. Plug your phone to that. It's much better than using an FM transmitter. At least the ones I've used. Of course, if you have a newer thing, you'll probably get an aux cable and whatever else exists under the sun. The radio's not too bad in here. Everything is where you think it should be. You got the hazards, like I said, the storage. You got your power outlet down there. Comfortable. But yeah, coming up on this light here, I'll do a little acceleration pull for you, just so you can see what that's like. Hopefully you like it. If not, I probably got some other cars to show you. Or on my YouTube channel, Don Mentioned Cars, I like to review a car every now and then. Sometimes motorcycles, sometimes toys. I like to review stuff. Yeah, so you know, I'll probably slow down here and I'll do a little pull for you, so you can just feel what it's like. Hang on, dude. This thing is fast. Not really. It's okay though. So we're stopping. We'll do like a 0 to 60 or like a, you know, 5 to 60. Yeah, it wasn't too quick, but you know, we made it to 60 and we're still here. Up back, put on a 50. Yeah, handles all right in the corners. You know, if there's anything else you want to know, just let me know in our email conversation or when I post this little fun endeavor of ours on YouTube. Just, you know, find that video and comment down below. Like these CRVs when you get one. You know. Nice. Handles pretty decent. It's a nice car to drive. You know, you feel like you're high up enough, but you're not so high up where you feel disconnected from the road. You're not just floating along, but you're still here. You still feel the road a little bit. Communicative steering to some degree. I know what I'm doing when I'm driving this car. Brakes are pretty good, not bad. It's comfortable. Not too loud in here when you're driving at the right RPMs. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. You can fit people in here, dogs, snacks. Yeah, so really, I guess I'll just sum up everything while we're finishing up here. Really, I think this is just a dependable workhorse, like I said before. It's pretty efficient, you know, in the 20s, not too bad, especially since you're only paying like $5 grand. You know, you get one of these with in 100,000 something miles for, you know, obviously for sure it's gonna be under 10,000. I don't know about today's market, but maybe it'll be under 5,000. Maybe you'll get a good deal. And yeah, so not too inefficient, good value, pretty reliable. Should be pretty reliable for you. Not gonna break the bank when you do have to fix something. Parts are common. It's just a good bargain if you're looking for this kind of car. I just jumped right into fourth gear. Yeah, so back to our starting point. I guess, we'll let you take it for a spin, and then we'll say our goodbyes. And if you're interested, you can call me back, okay? So yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. I'm just gonna sit here in the parking lot and hang out. You take it for a spin, come back and let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there.